God.
You're really lightening the mood here.
Oh, boy.
Hey, honey, how did your time with your dad go? It's just, we laughed a lot.
Give me a moment before we go into this very deep subject. How was your week?
Exhausting. Wearisome sometimes, right? I mean, you can have family life and work life, and the challenges of life in general, physical life, all kind of combine to have some really tiring moments in life.
It's exhausting at times. I mean, if we said that life was not exhausting, we'd be lying. And I know tonight we're both tired, and we're taking a subject that should not really be communicated with tiredness, but let's go for it. Ecclesiastes 3:18, I said in my heart concerning the estate of the sons of men, God tests them, that they may see that they themselves are like beasts. For what happens to the sons of men also happens to beasts. One thing befalls them, as one dies, so dies the other. Surely they all have one breath. Man has no advantage over beasts, for all is vanity. All go to one place, all are from the dust, and all return to the dust. Who knows the spirit of the sons of men, which goes upward, and the spirit of the beast, which goes down to the earth? So I perceive that there is nothing better than that a man should rejoice in his own works, for that is his heritage. For who can bring him to see what will happen after him? In one sense, I guess I think about the subject of life and death as I get older, more than maybe you would as a young man. When I was very young, I don't think I thought much about death. When I became a Christian, it began to impact me more. And now that I'm getting older, I mean, now it's a big impact.
Yeah, when you're young, you don't think about death a whole lot necessarily. I don't remember thinking about it. But it's good to think about it. It's good to live with the end in mind and to think about what you're aiming your life at and where you're at in that journey. The Bible says we have, in the Psalms, I believe, we have 70, maybe 80 years, right, if we're strong. And now we live longer, maybe even than that, but not much longer. And so, you know, there's a part of us that needs to look at our life and say, I have this much time, maybe, as the Lord wills, on earth. How am I living my life? And do I live my life with the end in mind? So I mean, that's what it makes me think of. It's sobering in that way. It makes me think of that.
That everything's coming to an end.
That everything's coming to an end, and that you need to look at the things around you and realize we're not immortal. That we have the same end as everything else.
When Solomon talks about the beast going downwards, he almost in the beginning makes it look like there's no purpose in life after death.
I think he is trying to draw a sobriety from, I mean, is it Ecclesiastes that says better to go to the house of mourning
Yes.
than feasting? He's talking about that end, having that end in mind, that it is better for you when you look at your life. It brings clarity, it brings focus. It is powerful to look at the end. And he wants under the sun, we're not even talking about what, the soul or anything else, but under the sun, before even talking about God, there's a sober reality that we die. That, like the animals, our life comes to an end. That there is remember we talked about vanity being fleeting.
Yes.
There's a fleeting nature to our lives. We cannot hold on to our life. Our life is something that our life here on earth, under the sun, as we know it now, we will have to let go, like all things on earth.
That's a hard situation, even for a believer. I mean, I love life. I've always loved life, and I know that I've been in the ministry around people that have committed suicide. I've been around a lot of death. I don't know if I've met many people that love life more than me. I love the thrill of life, and yet I'm looking forward to eternity. I was praying this morning and I said, well, Lord, I look forward to eternity, but I'm not in a hurry.
What Ecclesiastes is getting at is that life is fleeting, and so enjoy your life, live your life, take advantage of life. Life is not something you can hold on to, so make the most of it now.